Greetings, traveler.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go and pick Priest because I don't think it's Druid first, because you want to have a chance for the Druid hero power. If you low roll, you know, you're not getting Warlock, you're not getting Rogue, and I'm not even that big of a fan of Mage right now. Will Coaching come back? I will probably have Coaching as an option, but it'll be expensive, mainly because I heavily underestimated how it stunts the growth of the stream. I think that's a good one, a good word to use, because most people don't like watching coaching. A lot of the regulars here are fine with it, they know it, they enjoy it, they know they can learn a lot from it, but it is very hard to grow the stream on coaching. So rather than just paying for my time, I kind of need to compensate for the loss of the growth in the stream. Whereas I kind of like coaching still, but I need to do what's best for the channel. So it definitely won't be 50 bucks for a run anymore. I'll need to rework the price and look at it, but it's yeah, Rogue definitely here. Rogue's amazing. But yeah, that's the reasoning behind it. Alrighty, boys. I am assuming... Ooh, actually Dynamo is good for late game. Yeah. What about people at a coaching run banked? I think I might need to find a way around it, and I will either just pay the money, even though you didn't pay for it, or we'll do it off stream. One of the two. Can we start? We can, but I'm gonna get some water now to bait it. But I'll take the Dynamo here. Alright, I'm back. So we're mainly a rogue, but for the discover effect, we're a priest. You quite enjoy the collab streams? That's different though. A co-op with someone of a high level is different than a coaching stream. Coaching is also slower paced, especially now that I play and draft a bit faster. It's more difficult to get that back in there. Thank you, Deutry, for the 7 months in a row. Welcome back. These are pretty good. I think I've established Brewer, especially if the class can use healing. But what would you have picked in that pack then, Stein? Because I do kind of like the Dynamo. Oh, cheap AoE, dude. Cheap AoE. My god. So good. What's wrong with the cat? Nothing? Cat's going crazy again. Squash is great after 2. See, that's what I thought, but it hasn't been that amazing for me. I think I still pick it because I have a dagger. But yeah, hasn't been that great. Nap it up. Could go with the poison. Oh. Napper's fine. With Rogue Hero Power, the 1/1. It draws you a card, you have a turn 1, it can kill the 3/2. Okay. Didn't miss anything important, did I? Nope, not at all, Akanar. Just business as usual. Espionage. Muffin. So would you pick the Haze here then at all, or just the Super Crawler? Like, I think it's still Haze. Just because this is such an underwhelming 3. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm still drafting a bit too much like that. So what were the causes for our losses just now? Out-tempoed because of a Dragon Slayer, the first one. The second loss, what happened there? Oh yeah, got super memed with the big ass lifesteal dude. And then the other game also just got pushed off the board. Okay. I'll try drafting a little lighter. The Haze normally, but with that combo, I'm afraid we'll get too much draw. It's okay, we'll make it work. I'm leaning Omega, but I can see Pyro because cheap AoE is kind of okay. but I'm not sure if we really want to. I think it's probably the Omega. The times I've had Omega Defender, I was really not displeased. It was actually kind of good. And Grizzlies always felt a bit awkward. I'm just gonna pick it for now. We'll see. See where we end up. I love Pyro, I never pass it. I might be wrong, but it's your guy. I just don't think you have the spells right now to make it work. Cold Blood's okay, but I'm still leaning Ogre. Just tempo. Tempo. Holy Fire as a rogue is probably pretty good, but I think we're doing okay on healing, and I think it's just Direwolf. And just board. Nova is just, I mean, I think anytime you can get like small-ish AoE, it's just so good, man. It's just so incredibly good. Oh, hard removal, baby. Okay, so we have 2 4-drops, I guess you can say. We have 1, 2, 3 3-drops. Direwolf's like half a 4-drop as well. You can Direwolf Dagger, especially after an Egg Napper. I'm thinking it's Mystic and just hope we don't get burned as much. Because Mystic gives you another 2 for the turn 4 for the Dagger too. But yeah. Alright. Do we have any Divine Shields of our own? We do have a Death Rattle. I'm still thinking Frosty, although Frosty lately has been really underwhelming for me. But there's so many Basilisks out there. We already have the Dagger. It feels like we should pick the Frosty, but the Blood Knight definitely has some upside. I'm watching streams, so I don't have to think. That's what I think. Could you just pick already? I think we do just go with the 4-4. Alright. Necromancer is fine. We have Plague Scientist, we have Direwolf. That work really well with it. The Instinct is Ooze, but I think we should pick the Necro. Yeah, Violet Haze for the weapon in case you forgot. Okay, got it. Probably Assassinate. Just hard removal, man. Amber is good, but we have Dynamo and we have Haze. Just more Snowball. Frosty. Let's go. Oh, Delsar, baby. Okay. I like it, I like it. So many Dragon Slayers. I don't think this is a pick. Normally it's an easy hoarding. If Dragon Slayer isn't the card, this is such an easy hoarding. Just pick the Recycler, because it's gonna give you like a free loss, almost guaranteed. Like, I don't think we can do it. Like, I'm being careful with dragons when it comes to Scalebanes and Bone Drakes, but I don't think I can ever pick hoarding right now. It's just not an option. 2 Squash might be too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I could be talking to a Pixie. I think my default here is Pixie. What do you guys say? Just tempo. Yeah. Dragon Slayer on a hoarding dragon's just GG. Alright, I think it still is Pixie. Another Lash. I think all of these are possible. I don't think I've ruled anything out. If I didn't have the first Lash, I definitely want this Lash. Just to deal with Worm. And healing in Rogue is nice. Lab Recruiter is okay as a 2. It's definitely not a bad card. Holy Fire gives you a little finisher. I think I'm going to pick the Lash, and I think we just really hope for some big boys to finish. Dealing 1 is underwhelming. Dealing 1 has been amazing for me so far, but maybe that's just me. Like, dealing 1 has been so good for me. I don't really want to pick the Light Spawn, but I think I'm going to end up picking it, because I need bodies to push. Oh, that's perfect. Mind Control at the end. With double Lash, Fisherman should be pretty good. It's a nice little combo. I think it's thought steal. I think the deck is doing super fine. I think we need some more top end. But stop me if you think I'm making a mistake. With 2 Lashes in the Nova, feels like we don't need the bomber. We just need some top end right now. Yeah, I think I'll try it regardless. With the double Spirit Lash, it should be good. And we have Dagger, which is huge. Cold Blood to trade up, or Copper Tail. Got some small things. I think it's Cold Blood to kind of cheat the board. Okay. Is there any good late game thing I picked a 3 drop over? I have Hearth Arena, right? So I can review the draft. Yeah. It'll be fun. We can review the draft. Alright, let's have a look at it, see how it feels. Does Hearth Arena compensate its 2-drop algorithm knowing your rogue hero power? I assume so. They do a lot of stuff, and this is pretty basic, so I think they do that. I mean, they should.
Light smiles upon the just.
Yeah, I need to. A lot of picks are still under or overvalued. Just the ability to have 3 mana deal 3 twice. That's probably just good enough, especially in this combo where I can heal my face more. Yeah, I'll value Necrium Blade because it makes total sense, right? There's a right again. We just want to be on board, and initiative helps us a lot with killing certain things even though we're off the board. It's a good point. Must choose quickly. I'm gonna do my best to get good at dual class. I'm not gonna learn too many different combos just because I feel like the first half I didn't learn that much. So I'll try to get good at the dagger. Try to get good at the life tap. And druid, I guess. Those things. And then once Boomsday hits again, how long are we gonna be in the Boomsday meta for? This calculating with, 4 months after the release. Hey, we got one. Five to 6 weeks. Yeah, so 5 to 6 weeks. Got it. Priest.exe has stopped working. Did you want to re-enable the news command, or did we delete it? I can re-enable it. Sure. Close game, but we got there, boys. Alright, news has been re-enabled. game, good game. Yep. Nice deck. Paralyzes the opponent.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Let's keep it at standby for now, Aknar. I like it. Just to troll people. Let's go. I'm not sure if Veteran's worth it versus the dagger. Guess I should keep Kaboom Bot, huh? Who won the gold rush? Tarkam. Over here you can see quest mode tip, by the way, guys. It's gonna appear from time to time. Le dagger. I want to do this to debate the hit and then heal it. He's playing? I know! Something went wrong. No! I guess it's the same. I don't like wasting the heal, but I think just throwing Napper into the dagger is just not better. 1-0 for the Yeti. This is such a nice minion to have. Bubblies and yummies! It's actually on a pretty long loop, right? It takes a while for the flower to fall. This is the wrong order. Why am I taking 4? And I overhealed 4. I think Tarkam TV was the name. That's what I call him. I think that was his stream. Asmo completed the challenge in 20 runs less than the rest. Wow. Did he just start late or played less? What happened, Stein? 20 runs less is very impressive. Damn. Or did he just play only a little bit less, but he thought harder about his moves? That's possible as well. Alright, so we could Ogre and kill the Fairy. Or we could utilize the Cold Blood here. Like, I'm kind of liking the Cold Blood. If he trades it in here, it's gonna be on 3. Yeah. I don't think we lash though, right? Because we could lash, hit, Cold Blood, Napper. Then he face tanks here, and I keep my Napper. Maybe that is okay. Keeping the Napper, the expense of the lash. Not sure if it's better. He just played less. Okay.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Yeah, I saw Stein. My cat is just running back and forth from the apartment, pretending that there's shit going on, like meow, meow. It's so funny to see. I'm glad we unleashed Stein on the Gold Rush to see all the numbers. Okay. So our guy lives, and we just lash. It's not the worst. Oh, hitting it? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's nasty. Maybe double squashling would have been okay. I guess it's so different because you're a rogue. Oh, he just couldn't take it after the hit. He's like, no! Like Collins and I, we were talking, right? And he was just saying, I think he mentioned it on stream. I'm not even sure, but he said like, the moment the delay went on, it became so easy. I was like, yeah, he had like over 1,000 viewers the entire time. So I was so happy he switched to delay. I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, people want to win, man. They don't really care if you're doing a challenge. Like, hey, let me just beat this guy. Whoop. Okay. I'm so looking forward to figuring out the next arena meta. You guys, or meta, not meta. You guys can fill me in on what Boomsday is all about. We've got a lot longer for that. Excuse me. I think it's a bit easier to figure out than dual class, just because we've been playing it for a longer time. It kind of felt like just play Warlock and you'll be K. This feels like I should coin the 2-3, even though the curve doesn't really work that well, because you have this and this. Ah, we have the command. Feels good, man. Arenas with an anonymous account from now on. I am considering a name change. So suggestions are still welcome. Giggling was nerfed and the buckets were changed. Yeah, I don't think it'll change like a huge amount, but we'll see. We will see. Carrot King. I was thinking something like real, like maybe even one of the generated names, like Battle Pants or whatever. Like that's like one of the least suspicious ones. I don't have a play for next turn either, but I think I should just dagger and hope it arrives, right? Or should I just scientist? I don't know. Change it to Kripari. I don't wanna impersonate other streamers, but that would be a really good suggestion if I were open for that.
How long can this go on?
Yeah, like really not Shadybunny. I'm suggesting using Spanish Carlos. Poggers. Poggers, poogers, all the stuff. This feels so sad, but I think we still do it. I can pre-hit it for the Nova, but it shouldn't matter. Let's first see if the Nova's good or not. Collins and I could switch names though. That'd be funny. I'm thinking about that. But yeah, I do think that it'll be more fun to stream with less sniping. So having the having a different name will help with that. Guess we're Novaing. So I have a 3-4 on an empty board and a Nova burned. Could have a 3-4 versus a dog and Nova in the hand. Should probably go max tempo. 3-4 empty board. Can't you use a pair? No, they changed that. You can't do that anymore. You can rename yourself to your opponent though. Somebody told me RDU did that. But I don't think they ever made an official announcement about that. But it no longer works. You can't show yourself as offline.
In the best shape of my life.
Ow, 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 my wrists. Not bad, not bad. Oh. Ooh, I don't really want to tempo this though, but I could, because I'm just going to have this on board. It's max tempo. Like, I think I actually do it. This meta feels so fast. You just gotta get on board. Just do stuff. Leave it a sub. I need to watch out every time I play this man. Alright. I mean, he wouldn't have done that otherwise, so... Tempo. Like, I want to play the 7-7, but I think that's maybe too much. Everyone panic! Like, I think this actually just makes more sense with the Dynamo out. Feels like a Devour Mind game. But we could Power Word Replicate. But no, for this kind of game, it should be Devour Mind. How about James Bong? People would wonder what he's baking. Mm-hmm.
You dare challenge the daughter of Death Queen? Everyone can be seen by the light. Thank you. Happy Hallows End.
Is the quality bad? It is 1200 bitrate, which is not the 3.5K I usually have. It's because my internet was really acting up during the gold rush. Haven't turned it up again because I'm kind of scared. Yeah, you can change it every month though, I think. I can't miss, I'm not sure. And I'm not even sure if there's a time limit on it. It just costs money, but like if it's like $15 a month to reduce sniping, that's fine. Hashtag Frost Festival coming back. When does that start, guys? When does Frost Festival start? Someone called for the doctor. I don't think Frost Festival and Wintervale are the same things. Oh, did it not happen at the same time before or not? Wait, we're 3-0? What happened? Disconnect, rage quit, and then we killed the guy. Okay. Just like, wait, what happened? What did we do? It could actually just be Coin Plague Scientist, as unambitious as that sounds. Could also coin the Grim, and the next round is kind of awkward. Like, I think it's actually just Plague Scientist into Necro. Because I think you play either. Frost Festival and Feast of Winter. I wasn't a role player, Stein. I got loot and I killed people in arenas. That's what I did. Why coin? Because otherwise he doesn't say, calm down, I'm a doctor. Just goes like, calm down. And we're all just hanging like, yes. Calm down what? Man, if this guy didn't require combo, ooh. My god. Everyone panic. Everyone panic. But yeah, you need to combo it, and there was no way to do that other than coining. I'm not saying it's correct to play him, but if you want him poisoned, then you gotta do it that way. You gotta do it that way. Yeah, just as battle cry. My goodness. My goodness. It would be pretty good. Could Nova here. And then we took 4 extra, but gonna heal anyway. Let's see. Make it a death rattle. How would that even work? You'd have to give a random minion then. That'd be so much. That'd be so bad. It'd have to be a 2-drop, right? And it'd be a really good 2-drop. But it'd have to be a 2-drop. I guess we're Novaing. I guess we're Novaing. Everyone panic! Pretty awkward draw, but we did put ourselves in this spot. Although that's all our AoE. We drew all our AoE in the top 9. So I guess it's okay. Sad jelly. Yeah, you really need to be the one dictating the trades in this meta. Super big. What is my favorite Hearthstone card? A Goblin Auto Barber. This guy.
Yummy shroomies.
The Goblin Auto Barber has everything you need. Ah, top last. Wild cards. Back when I played with Auto Barber, he was not wild. Back in my day, kids, let me tell you about the Auto Barber. I don't think Recycle or Dagger... I mean, I do get to Dagger. I was thinking, I don't think Recycle or Dagger outweighs Thought Stealing and Champ. But it probably does, because I get the Dagger. And then I get this. Yeah. Auto Barber is not better than Kraken. I'll disagree on that one with Stein. Can't beat the Barber. I think I had a 7 or 8 Barber deck at one point. Dual class plus Wild Arena. Yeah. Why bother playing around any card ever at any point? Still the Kraken command? Yeah, we put the Kraken command back because of Wildfest. Yuck. Stop.
Everyone panic! I don't need any like a light.
Hobgoblin made me start to play this game. Goblins and gnomes. I remember Merps getting absolutely destroyed by a Hobgoblin turn in Arena. That was glorious. Goblins and gnomes.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Well, there's one hell of a Devil Sword. Because I take care of the spell power as well. Yeah, this Thought Steal for this deck definitely better than whatever else was up against. The Dynamo feels pretty good for this deck as well, to be fair. But I need to start valuing straight up weapons a lot higher, because I probably value them a little bit too low to begin with, but in this kind of environment they're even better. Played into UI. Damn, you're right. I put a minion on board. When you turn off the tracker, it's on ethnic values. It's just the thingamabob instead of the other thingy. Oh, I don't think I got the reply earlier, or if was even the right question, but do you normally get tracker on mobile, like on different channels? Feels like we might be lashing. Could clear the board with the volatile. But it's probably better to just play these. This trade's here and I keep it 2-1. Yeah, might be better to throw the volatile at him, to be fair.
By the light.
I was thinking, is it better for me to have a Mystic left and let him trade? I don't think it's better. Because if you Mystic, it's also less likely he has to tap for plays. I guess that's kind of a tap.
In the best shape of my life.
Alright, we can shatter and deny him more draws there. I don't want to play that yet. I probably have to. Just push. If he has a Dreadlord or Dread Inferno, that'd be really unfortunate. Maybe I should just stop picking Mystics. I don't know, man. They're not cooperating today. They really are not. Hey, Lena. Man, my Mystics are just not cooperating whatsoever. I've had 2 Millhouse Mana Storms and now an Ancient Watcher, and I have not been playing that much today. I've only been streaming 4 hours. And like at least 30 minutes was just talking, so... Yeah. No. Okay. Lol. Not even a weapon. This is sad, man.
I love omelets. A real stinker.
I just lose to the Warlock Hero Power now. Did I really skip over good 5s? Because that's the 2nd draft in a row. Maybe that's a weak spot of mine right now. Where's the thing? Okay, it's a very nice draw. Do I ever take the Apple Bomb and just kill the 5-1? Probably not. I think we're just lashing and then killing this. Then we have mind control for when the problematic minion drops. Tangle Fur for 5 is not going that well. Yeah, I know. Not going that well. where's my Hearth Arena thing? I can't open it. I feel like there's so many Ettins or Worms you can't take a 5. Ugh. I guess I'll just MC that, depending on the draw. If I had like Boulder Fist, I'd probably just Boulder Fist take 5.
By the light.
Yeah, people were concerned about the deck getting too light, but I don't know, man. I'm really happy we have the Dynamo, the Haze. Nair. 5 cards left for Fatigue. Yeah, he's drawn some stuff, right? He's played Gnomish and Starfire on top of having tap. Could have had one extra dagger. So Dynamo is a huge draw. Haze should be a huge draw. Squashling's a huge draw. There's obviously a couple whiffs in there we don't want. Ogre's a great draw. Assassinate, depending on his play, could be good. Oy, oy, oy. Well, the Ancient Watcher could do some work there. It's only 3, so I can just go in first every time. Yeah.
By the light.
He's gonna lifesteal his way out of this. But it's the fatigue we're after, not necessarily his health. Priest without card draw is Monk S. We have a little bit of draw though, right? I mean, Haze is kind of draw, Thoughtsteal's kind of draw. Ooh, man. It's getting close. I should have actually put the thing on far left, but I don't know how he gets a betrayal. But this is bad if I... This also telegraphs that I kind of don't have fungal. I should always leave the Watcher on an edge.
We must
This is bad.
the Sunwell.
We can still win, it's just gonna be tough. Like Squashling draw, Dynamo draw. Boulder Fist might be a bit too slow, we'll see. Yeah, Boulder Fist's too slow, because it can't kill both. I probably need to go after life. So it's basically Squashling. Squashling or a good Violet Haze. Can respect face. Hey baby, how are you doing? Okay, so because of that, we could kill the 3/2 and heal up our light spawn that way. Yeah, I think that's better than killing off the lifesteal.
By the light.
That's a very nice draw. Straight up the best card in the deck there, the Squashling at this time. Heal the Watcher, yeah. Sure. Sure-ish. Assassinate might be the best draw next. Cold Blood or so. No, it can't come with a Cold Blood. Alright, well, we could throw the 5 and the 2 if we don't want to heal him for too much, but he's on 28, so... It's just about how much damage do we want to take. We could just clear and have an Ogre. Like, that should just win. Getting rid of my light spawn, just don't take the damage. I think that's better, yeah. Just 2 and face into his thing. Then 2 into Phoenix, double trade there. The instinct is to save the light spawn, but I think we just clear, seeing as he's on his last card. Yeah, that Mortal Call probably gave him one more draw than he actually wanted.
I can see.
I thought you were too light, but you killed his deck. Well, that's a lovely thing about Arena. It doesn't matter how light you might be, someone else could just be lighter. His deck wasn't too light because he has tap, but he just fatigued himself. So he probably needed to play it a bit more aggressive. What he needed was like a worm. Worm is so nice. What was his last card? UI? That'd be funny. That'd be so funny.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
The light shall bring victory.
Another question, is it worth to keep the dock? Like, you could just keep this and have curve. 1 dagger, mystic, necro. It's pretty good. But if you think that the dock gets pinged every time because he doesn't have anything to do, it's not that great. I think you still keep it. You might want to coin dagger or coin 3-drop, right? Hey, there's the MVP.
Someone call for my thanks.
Happy Hallows End.
BM? The heal or the thank you? I think neither qualifies. People want to coin 3-drops a lot right now, so...
A stranger will offer you aid.
Don't have a synergy with that, right? No. Getting in tons of damage. Tons of damage. Just give me rogue every time. I want to play as much rogue as I can to feel like I'm getting good at it. Oh, glyph with warrior cards. I was thinking about playing it, so 3 mana or less. Okay, looks like we'll see it come out. Don't have to stress ourselves. There we go. That's fine. Maybe he'll play Research Project as your Rugal. We can hope. We can hope. Ooh, Light Spawn feels better. Because of the Bubbles. I want to have something with some damage on it. El Bubbles. Slayer of various cards and such.
Dark one snatch all.
Not that one. That's pretty sad. I was gonna bubbly him.
By the light.
Let's put some pressure on him. Violet Haste? I don't think it works because this specifies draw. So Violet Haste just puts the minions in your hand. Drawing is specifically from your deck. Like the text on Violet Haste says add 2 random death rattle cards to your hand. It sucks. Well, it's a 2-drop that puts a lot of pressure on my opponent. My opponent might just want to play a 5-drop, but he doesn't want to let this live. Yeah, like, he normally wouldn't have wanted to do this, I'm assuming.
I don't need any of you.
Yeah. He would have just played this and pinged my guy, probably. But now we made him do things that he didn't want to do. Which is the whole goal of playing the Arugel there.
By the light.
Alright. Shroom Brewer, Redagger is pretty good. And then we can go 4-3. I think it's better than just Squashling here. We can Squashling later on. Got him. Pumpkin's down, baby. Yeah, I think that's not 3. I don't think the hand moved enough for it to be 3. No. I'm always wrong with that. Never trust my prediction on that. Notoriously bad at judging that. Rusty Recycle Redagger plays a bit more on the AoE. But do I want to play like that? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm playing too scared. Maybe I should just slap it on the board and go. But Warpath is also a card. Warpath only deals 3 right now. And then I can Squashling. You might Dino? Yeah, I was thinking about Dynamo, but... No, I think we actually just go in. If he has it, he has it. I think I need to play more like this right now. Yeah, healing cards are generally not as good if you're off the board, so it depends for... I think healing cards get better the better you become as a player in Arena. I'm scared. Well, you only had a Sea Giant, guys. Don't worry. Only a Sea Giant. That was gonna come out at some point eventually, so... Guess we just kill that before he does things. Eight, 10, 13. So we're threatening lethal already.
By the light.
Can't hurt. Not taking 8? No, no. Even with the Squashlang, I think it's okay. What is your plan midterm? You can use exclamation mark news, Xtos. I'm not sure if it answers the midterm thing, but I think it does.
I wonder.
Look at him trying to live. It's probably Nova, I'm just trying to make absolutely sure. But we have too much crap. We were just looking for some big boys, and we did not find the big boys. Like Devour Mind would be good. Amber would be good. Mind Control would be good. I wanted the 9 mana. Well, he's dead right now with Nova in my face. That was the reasoning behind that. Yeah, Black Swimmers.
I see you. For the master.
By the light.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Tornado. Friend Pog.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I brought some food. Guys, some fishes.
The light shall
I was watching that. Yeah, he died. We're done. Done watching. He died. We're fighting Battling Pants. It's a very common name, but Hafu also has an account called Battle Pants. I don't think she plays on EU, right? In other words, it's Hafu. Okay. Hey Cosman, what happened to the gold rush? Collins got second place. Super proud of him. That's so good. I was I mean, numbers ranking stuff is so, you know, it's not really that necessary. Let's just say I wasn't top 3, but I was in the top 100, and that's all that really matters, right? But no, Charcam TV 1, relatively unknown, at least to me. And then, oh yeah, Trog Glue Meter would be so good. Charcam TV 1, relatively unknown for me. Holy greedy sprites, this guy. That's annoying. Collins got number 2, and then Asmo, which is another streamer, but with a Z or with a Z. He got 3rd. How much money did Collins win? $7,000, baby. I don't know how much he has to give up in taxes though. Ah yes, 8 mana. I feel much more at home now. It was a little scary, all this arena stuff. Now that I see my druid opponent having 2 mana more than me, everything is nice again.
Don't touch me there.
$7 billion. Yeah. Don't have an SI, please.
You'll never see me coming.
All these things are acceptable. It's an okay Nova. Should probably take it with the dog going into the Devil's Sword.
By the light.
Or do I Redagger? I kind of like the dog for pressure right now, but the Redagger could be good. Let's do this. Not UI. Still taking the damage.
One with the candle.
I want you, and you, and you.
And you? It's a pretty good Devil's Sword. Yeah, 5 to 6 weeks was the estimation. Or maybe 5 to 7, right? Maybe that's a better estimation. Somewhere in between there. Put the microphone away for a bit.
Where shall I strike?
Should be pretty hard for him to deal with a cloning gallery. The Devour Mind's better though. Let's see if he has a fat or something, right? Probably just pick Devour Mind.
In the best shape of my life.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
I am one with the candle.
Wow. That's right. That's a combo. Damn. Oh, is that it? At the end for our hero? It is. He put up a good fight. Good. That's the real mistake.
Anduin versus Valera.
Watch your back.
The light shall bring victory.
What's Shady eating? Salmon. 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 It's nearly gone though.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
What is my purpose?
By the light.
The real Igor!
How did he get that food? Well, it all started this morning when I felt like salmon and I was like, gee, I think I'm going to the store and get salmon. Then I went to the store and I got some salmon.
Speak your peace.
Thought that story was gonna be longer.
By the light.
Excuse me. No. Opponent went ham. Excuse me, guys. Oh, this is Salmon saying hi.
I should eat you.
Thinking about doing leaderboard runs? I'll ease into it. I don't think I have enough time for leaderboard. Oh wow, constructed shit. Huh? Okay, cool. Let's see how it is. Is it still alive? Shoo, man, shoo. That's like when you have a conflicted vegan, right? It's like, I'll eat it, but I can't kill it inside. Oh, I can't actually chew. Ugh. I think I need to dynamo, but... Trade, heal with the haze and the dagger. It's gonna put the wasp in the dynamo. I think they're about, it's about as good a turn as any, but... Alright, this might not be Devour Mind. It's actually probably unlikely to be Devour Mind. Excuse me. I think it's the Holy Water. Next turn, Dagger, Holy Water. I think we have enough healing. Silly meat bag. You suck at dynamoing so far. I think I've hit one MC, right? Or I've hit one something. One good thing and all the rest has been dodged. Now get right on it. Yeah, Nova would have been alright. Gave us a sprite. I'm joking, but we might actually take this Sprite. Like, kill the Sprite and Doctor is highest tempo. And then next turn I can go double Walnut Dagger. I don't know, man. I think it's the play, it's just bad. Gives us things to do, I suppose. It's just gonna fungal this and then we lose. Oh well. Is it better to Direwolf, actually? Probably is. It's less chance this gets wrecked by Dread Infernal or Dread Lord.
The red one tastes like cherry.
Right, stay right there, mister. Not exactly premium, but at least now we know he has that in his deck.
I love omelets.
Someone call for the
Wow. 2 cards in the deck to answer that. Let's go, baby. Ooh. That might not be the answer, but it is pretty darn good in this spot. Do I just proc the Napper because... I probably do. Because well actually... I can remove 1/1/1. I can remove no 1/1s, but this is better for long-term trading. Next turn's pretty much tied up in mind control.
I love omelets.
I guess so.
Don't touch the egg.
Freeze, obviously. Yeah, I was just wondering which minion I wanted to freeze here, you know? It's just so many options. Mushroom power! It's not gonna be enough time, is there? Oh yeah, there might be enough time if he does that. Oh yes, baby. All night long, let's go. Oh yeah, all the trading. All night long, all night. All night long.
Don't touch the egg.
Don't touch the egg. It's those situations where my constructed experience is screaming, just go face, man. Oh. Poogers. Oh god, dude, his deck. He loves the fungal, huh? Currently dead. Need a cheap taunt. Nope. Still very dead.
Well played.
Sir, thank you for the 33 months in a row. Damn. Feels like we had our last one not too long ago, sir. Thank you for that. Mastery, I've always wondered, you know, not to, were you the one that typed 6-1 earlier as well? But, I don't know. I saw someone at the start, like turn 2, type 6-1. Why do people do that? Enlighten me. Just being curious here.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
It was definitely a whole month ago? Oh, okay. Okay. Must have been that other Sarah guy. Good curve. Good curve. People are miserable jerks, that's why. I don't necessarily think so. I was just curious, right? Just genuinely interested, like not in a oh I'm gonna ban you if I don't like your answer way or anything like that. Just genuinely curious. One thing that I have learned about myself in the past, you know, couple months or half year or whatever, it's a continuous thing, but I do notice that even though I thought I was okay with it, like I get defensive a lot of the time, right? I get, you know, I maybe put a little bit too, I read a bit too much into what people are trying to do, and sometimes I should just be able to take a joke. So this was me just asking where that was coming from. Fight. I don't think we should play around swipe by daggering. Don't think that's a good attitude right now. I'm glad with the assassinate decision. Damn. Oh, now I see why he didn't kill my guy. He knew what was gonna happen here. Isn't it better to keep assassinate for a big body? So whenever you're deciding that, it's never... Okay, it's sometimes that, right? Sometimes you go off the, oh, I should do this in this spot. But what you should usually do is... Oh, you should usually not get Harrison. What you should usually do is look at the situation and say, okay, am I going to get something better than this right now? And how is the game progressing? Because he went so aggressive the turn after, it made sense. It made a lot of sense to kill it, because him connecting for forward phase there and having a body combined with the hunter hero power would have been the end of us. So I do agree with my play now in hindsight, and I obviously made the play, so without hindsight I also liked it. It's just the feeling when you're up against a more aggressive combination. If I'm playing against a priest and it's going slow and I have a board and he plays a 4-6, it's a very different story. Very, very different story. Stop. Fish.
By the light.
By the light. I need to get this feeling. It's developed after a while. It takes a lot of, and I'll get it wrong as well sometimes, of course. Just a lot of repetition. Essentially, what happens is you lose a lot of games where the assassinate was never good, and then you're like, huh, maybe I should just dump it on a minion. But you learn to identify what kind of a game it's going to be.
Come dance to my song.
Okay. This works really well with the Devil's Sword. That's really nice. Kaboom bot, baby. I think we're good. He made his push. I think we're good now. Let's see. My minions new. Having a party from 11 to 3. Just say it doesn't work for you and that, you know, they can do it until midnight. 11 till midnight. How many do we throw on the dinosaur? I think we play a little bit around walls, right? I guess we heal him almost full.
By the light.
For me! I concede.
Squashling, ayy. So nice. Do you think you trade too much? For example, was it ever faced there? Can you tell me again what turn it was and what I traded with Lester? Sorry, sometimes I don't always catch the comments. And just for future reference, just in case I don't catch it, if you say, oh, do you think turn 5 you shouldn't have traded with your Pixie or whatever, just makes it easier for me to reply, but we can do this as well. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 4-drops. I think I'm kind of okay with this. It's a bit of an ambitious mulligan, but it goes dagger into Pixie into Omega. And with that in mind, like the mind control becomes an option, but I think because it's a Warlock with Hunter, we probably want to look for like Lash or Nova more than we want the mind control. That's nice as well. You traded into Harrison with your 3-4 and your 1-1 when you had a 2-6 taunt on board. I remember. Oh, I think that is a bit more of a clear trade for me because you don't want the 5-4 body to work on a 2-6 body. That's just good for him. So that particular trade is just to preserve board. Like we don't want a 5-4 going into a 2-6. That's bad news for us. No, now he makes me dagger. Pepe hands. He can't ping though. Well, still, him having a 5-2 and me getting a 2-1, that's you see how it's not a great ending there, right? I got punished last time with a cleric, but against Warlock hero power, I think I should just push 2. I'm not gonna classify it as a punish. I can just stab it. That's fine. That is okay.
By the light.
Wow, health loss. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Dude, yeah. People, man. Fucking people. Remember what I said, chat. Fucking people. So he can't fungo yet. It's the fly or it's the 2-1. The gut feeling is the fly, so I'm going after the fly. Punished, debated. It hasn't happened to me yet, health loss, but I have friends who have gotten mugged as well. It's just has to be super scary. Like, were they armed or did they just say we're gonna fuck you up if you don't give your stuff now? One, two, three? No, he doesn't have a 2. Oh, he does now. I'm okay with that. Okay, it's not even the foul. Interesting pre-trade there. I wonder. That's okay with us. Is that not right, chat? That is okay with us. Go face.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh damn, health lost. That is not good. I want the ogre, but the squashling is so nice. I think we should squashling. It's hard to get this much value out of one squashling. This early as well. Guess we did create an explosive shot there. Oh, another trap? God, no. Defile, okay. I think I'm okay with those things happening. Wow, everybody going in for where do you live, bro? So, constructed experience here is like, man, easiest phase of my life, let's go. But I think I actually should trade, because if he goes 2-drop fungal, which is not super uncommon, or even 3-drop fungal, he gets the trade here, his guy lives, it's annoying. So I think we trade. I think this is one of those points, right? And I get immediately punished for making my decision, which is always nice. Hey, these people with their cards, man. Oh, that's a good draw. Oh! That's actually kind of funny. So I guess I do that, sack my guys, and then go from there, right? Probably just the Kaboom bots. Maybe even a heal phase, yeah. That was a good thought still. Good one, sir. Good one. Alright, so that's a clear. And then we have Omega Rusty on board. That could just be enough. Is there a way I don't take this damage? I don't think so, right? I think I always take 3. Just because I need the 1 here.
By the light.
Ready to glow! Guys, I came here to escape reality, please. That's a reasonable draw. Hey. Top deck, baby. We picked that Assassinate rather highly. I think that in previous metas I would have skipped it in that bucket. But it's I don't think I've ever had the Assassinate in my hand and be like, I really wish this wasn't an Assassinate. That's nice. Use the top deck because, you know, it's more fun. Smash! He had a Prime Drake, it's okay guys, he had it coming. He had it coming. Super duper dad. Do 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 do. Excuse me. I'm sorry to hear that, Adam. That's some pretty fucked up stuff, man.
The light shall bring victory.
Kaboombot has been super impressive. Like, it's been really nice. I think on every run I've been pretty happy with it. Although, could be better against the knife. Let's give it a go. Let's try it. Yes, Kamo. You can use exclamation mark news if you want to watch the conversation or announcement, rather. Kaboombot over Tar Creeper confirmed. It does kill a Tar Creeper. Straight up slam dunks the Tar Creeper. I think it's Dagger. I don't think I've ever keeping Kaboom Boy. I'm just experimenting. I'm fairly new to this card. That's how I learn, man. Try it out, try it out, try it out. Try it out, 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 try it out. Alright. It sucked. End of experiment. Well, 3 mana for 3 mana. Not horrible. Ah, this doesn't work. It's annoying. I want to buff it and then heal it, but it doesn't work. I need to heal it and then buff it.
Out of my jungle.
Constructed has ruined me, man. I'm like, well, that's a fungal setup every time. I'm like, why else did he play a Dire Maul? It's like, oh, well, he could have a mana left and he had a 1-drop in his... Like, but he has a Dire Maul. Why would he... Oh, man. I think we just played a 4-4 and Cold Blood. I think I'd rather have a 6-5 than a 4-6. 4-6 does sound better, to be honest. Could also go for double Squashling and then next turn we have this. Kind of like that more. Because we have the dog in hand. Because of the dog, I don't think we pre-hit. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
Yummy shroomish.
Yummy shroomish. Actually doesn't do anything, the dog. I could just Pixie Thought Steal. Super Collider doesn't work. And then I can heal after the Collider. I mean, I guess, right? Okay, so we know it's Dynamatic. We know it's a Rascal. Okay.
By the light.
Man, I really want to hit him for 6 here. I think it's wrong again. Just keep him, give him less options.
Mind if I roll need?
Why bother? I have the dagger.
Glowing smash!
By the light.
Trying to play a bit around the Super Collider. Every Assassinate has been amazing. It's crazy. Is it better than stabbing him for 1 now? Probably is, yeah. We don't need to stab. They're doing really well, Shadowbreaker. I'm doing really well. It's been awesome.
Light the fuses.
Snipes the dog. Oh. Yeah, but he doesn't have the health for Super Collider. Nor the mana. Solid, solid. Jam some dual class. Oh, do I still have warming up in the title? I don't, right? No. It's just the old title.
Anduin versus Uther. I will fight with honor. The light shall bring victory.
My kids love Diggy Diggy Hole because of the stream. That's awesome, man. I love hearing that. I love hearing that for sure. Yeah, this deck is just flowing really nicely. The Assassinate has been a huge part of that. The Spirit Lashes have helped tidy things up as well. The Mind Control was really clutch in 1 game. Double Source just been good. Yeah. Squashling's been amazing. I think the second Squashling might still be the pick.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Is Shady Collins Sundays back? Not yet, because Collins is attending TwitchCon. But we are working on it.
By the light.
By the light. Alright, so after the smoke clears, the first 4 turns, we're in a pretty good spot. That's to be expected when you're coining Frosty into a 3-4. Oh, Phoenix. Not gonna say it ties it up, but definitely gives him some leeway here. So we're gonna kill that, and then we're either gonna put a 5/5 down or we're gonna Rigel Redagger. Next turn could be Dynamo, could be double 3-drop, but poisoning the light spawn seems unlikely.
By the light.
I think it's better this way. I guess if I had gone Rigel Ice Walker, I could have gone Violet Haze Scientist.
Put it on your head.
But that's okay. Oh man. Imagine if we have Fallen Sun here. Trade Bubbly's Boom. I think it's Ice Walker Shroom Brewer because I do think we want a small minions for the dock. I think the Dynamo is a bit too weak. It sucks that we're not healing a minion with this. But I think it's still better than this. The different art per hero is just the Halloween thing. Ooh, nice. So would I rather keep a 4/2 poison and a 1/2? Or would I rather keep a 4/4? Guess that depends on what else I'm playing. Playing a Frygul. 4/2 is easier to deal with. And him playing a big minion isn't exactly a problem because we have Assassinate. We also play around MC Tech. and we push 3 more damage to the face. I think my normal play is to poison the 1/2. But I'm willing to give poisoning the 4/2 a try, but... No, he has the weapon upright. I think it's wrong. I think it's just wrong. I think there's too many things in favor of this play. Should have had this in the middle. Yeah. It's a pretty good freeze. It's freezing and going face wrong. It definitely is not wrong this turn, but you don't want to let spell power stick there. Especially not 2 spell power. So the Boomkin I definitely wanted to kill. Yeah, just imagine had we let it stick. Oh. 4 damage cheap shots. And a snail. Oh baby, oh baby. Let us go. How about his dagger charge? If it goes face, he goes to 9. Next turn, the high main and my dagger 7. I think you keep the charge. Because you're going to want to go 6-4. Well then, yeah, I know, right? Oh, yes, AoE. You must have. Oh, okay, maybe. I did kind of forget about that. Whoa. I guess he does have AoE. Oh, I needed to hit my lash here, so. Alright, let's figure this out. Shall we chat? I'm thinking it's just Defender and Ogre. And remove his 5/4 from the board. And let him trade a bunch.
I must consider.
The Dynamo is appealing, but I think the stats make more sense. That was a pretty good turtle for him, though. Well, 4 mana deal 2 is okay for now. It's like a worse Hammer of Wrath. No Direwolf or so, that's fine. So, probably want to keep the Assassinate for whatever's in there. Oof, ouch. We can see why he's up here. That's some good stuff coming out. I think I need the Dynamo now. Let's see what we hit. Nice, okay. I have Assassinate and Mind Control. I can't really deal with a spread right now. But if I pick Holy Nova, I don't have a Mind Control in my hand. Having a Mind Control in your hand is pretty good against Paladin. Am I gonna die if I don't pick the Nova? I have Squashling, I probably don't. I think I picked the MC. MC is just so good if you're not dying. If I didn't have the Squashling, I think you have to go Nova. I've just learned that against Paladin Mind Control is so good, and we know he has a big taunt, or at least he would be gunning for a big taunt. So just imagine if he did pick the Tyrion, you just yoink it. I can see him being conflicted. It might be Tyrion. He's like, eh. It's definitely not Tyrion because he's trading first. It could be Primordial Drake. No, he's trading. Okay. It's because he played the Stonehill, man. It's because he played the Stonehill. I'm very, very tempted for the mind control. That's not the taunt. Okay. Okay. No, I mean, that's not a bad mind control right now. He's going to be pretty happy he played around it if it was indeed a Tyrion. In the event that I don't mind control that... It's pretty awkward then if I wouldn't mind control. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much stuck mind controlling that. It just removes so much pressure. But yeah, I think his turn now is like Tyrion trade the 7-3. The way how he looked at the taunt for a while there. Nova would have been so good. Oh, with the Fisherman pickup, you mean? Yeah. With the Fisherman pickup, I can see it. Not Tyrion. Okay. Not a... Oh, man. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I'm liking the Devil's Sword. Keep him trading. Previous turn was a pretty good Tyrion turn. I think if he took Tyrion, we should have seen it. If he plays Tyrion now, it feels wrong. No. He's looking at the taunt. Like, you just want to jam the Tyrion ASAP to get the Ashbringer and start working on my phase. I like how Shady... I considered squashing, I just didn't consider it out loud. I think I need this Squashling here. Even though I kind of want to assassinate this. If Kaboombot was a different 3 and he couldn't trade it, it'd probably be fine. I think we want the Squash. Because now we have more freedom, and he's still sitting on the taunt.
Follow the rules.
Double Peacekeeper.
This guy's tough.
Yeah, dude, some premium cards coming out of this guy. That's nice. Mummy. He's like, what? Why didn't you do that last turn? To what I answer, I don't know. Why didn't you do it last turn?
Smelly fish, yummy fish.
So now his big ass taunt is no longer assassinatable.
Ooh, the red one tastes like cherries.
Oh shit, I needed the Kaboom bot down. Wow. No, he's doing the math. He should like always go face here. Yeah, I needed the Kaboom bot down. Insane deck though, my god, dude. Such insane card quality. And then on top of that, he high rolled the Primalist with the Avenging Wrath. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it felt wrong to Kaboom bot because he was just gonna trade, but I always do this. I should have made him trade.
You have best.
Oh well, not much to do about it. We just got outclassed there in terms of quality. That was insane, dude. Like, my god.
Anduin versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. Light smiles upon the just.
I'm not sure if we win with the Nova pick. The mind control ended up fine.
Is someone injured?
Nova, we would have had a bit more board there.
By the light.
By the light. Are in the ring or a thingy? Yeah. It's a thingy.
By the light.
Gotta trade in case he has claw or whatnot. Smite. I mean face. I mean trade with the bubble with face. You know what I was getting at, chat. Now face. Hey. Pretty good Kaboom bot there. Stop the aggression nicely.
Come dance to my song.
How much do I want a tempo here? I want to say not that much, but it's so important in this meta. Damn. It really forces the hero power. I think I actually need to do it. It sucks though. It's hard for him to hero power and play big taunt. It's essentially Tark Reaper.
I've got a heat.
Sure, that's fine. That I can live with. Lash Frost Rider. Pretty powerful here. Should probably take it. I'm not at all certain whether my play is correct this game. I'm just going with it right now. Trying to follow the just max tempo no matter what strategy. I want to just freeze it, but is it ever Dynamo? Because then I can play the thingy next turn and I can freeze worms later. Like, I think it actually makes more sense. I can play the thing straight away. The Ember. Okay, I'm gonna wait a bit just to not make it too obvious.
By the light.
Because it's so good to freeze worms with. Especially now that we have MC, we can do freeze into MC, potentially on a worm. I'll have to see what we do with that one other turn. Could be Thought Steal, and no, not with 2/6. No, with 2/6s in the hand. I don't think you ever thought steal there. Unlikely. Okay. So far not really punished for Frosty. He has 2 clerics and he's 9 wins. He must have some healing effects because his hero power doesn't heal. It's either that or just Dire Maul's a good card. It's an option. So I do think I'm daggering the 1/1 and trading here. I'm just not sure whether I should play Recycler or Freeze. I think I'm supposed to Freeze here. But I do have Freeze into MC next turn. It's so good. Alright, let's see if we can get away with the Recycler instead. Let's try that. Because he plays Worm now, we Freeze, and then MC Worm. It's so nice. Worm is super common right now.
I must consider.
No, as we suspected. Some healing. Guess we're freezing Basilisk over 2 turns. And then hopefully he tries to block us out with Statue and we yoink it. Unless hopefully he doesn't yoink it back. Is it ever phase to get 1 extra heal or 2 extra heal? Probably not. He's a druid, half a druid. Let's play a bit around with wars and stuff. It makes so much sense to play Statue here if you have it. He had Worm, okay. Interesting. Well, we had Freeze at the ready for the Worm. Could be bad. Yep, it's bad. Alright, I was afraid he was gonna go face. It's less bad than I thought. I think that was an autopilot trade. That should have probably gone face. That's a nice draw as well. Yeah, I don't think we thought so yet, because we can go 1-3 trade, then Lightspawn Dagger. I think that makes more sense, and then Thought Steal next turn.
Speak your peace.
Yeah, him not pushing 4 is definitely good. Now, the fact that we drew the Veteran makes us take 4 less as well, so it wouldn't have been as impactful as I initially thought it would be, the 4 phase. But you can see how he could have pushed like 8 here if we had to take the damage. So that's getting pretty low. Flash pre-pop on the Worm. That's good. Okay. Might be okay. Mind Control is so premium right now with all these worms around. Such a huge deal. That's a good draw. What was that? Monk ass? Monk ass? I don't know what that was. It freaks me out.
By the light.
think I get rid of the light spawn and keep this healthy. Gonna get enough little things anyway. I want to hear it again. Where is this from, dude? Uh-oh. Wait, he drafted? Floop's Glorious Gloop? Yeah, I should have probably just killed the devil, sorry. Oopsie. Was pushing Aether a consideration? It was definitely a consideration, but I wanted to make him work for the kill. Oh, you mean with the worm there? Oh yeah. It depends a bit how I was trading. Oh my god, this guy's deck is big. Look at that deck, boys. He's like, really? You stole that one? Then wait until you see the other one. Alright. Yeah, steal, roar, kill him. Oh, lovely. Dum, 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 dum. Come here, baby. Much more fun on this side. We have cards in our hand. Don't steal it back, please. That would be bad. Alright. Lol, only a 5/9. It's a bug on Deathwing's windshield. Splat. Splat. Book. Pretty good.
You have been.
Got him. We couldn't blow up our own board. He got Deathwing from a Bone Drake. Come on, guys.
Of course, we deserve that mind control.
I have played MTG Arena Nerd Alarm. I was sponsored. I did really enjoy it. I have played Magic in the past, and I did not enjoy their previous client, but MTG Arena is definitely good. I think that's something across the board with all Magic players or ex-Magic players. It's like, Magic was great. Magic Online, not so much. But Arena is absolutely a step up from that. So any special takeaways from this run? Guys, any cards that are over or underperforming? Definitely have a few in mind, but I'll let you guys throw out some stuff first. Hey CC, how's it going? One with our opponent's cards, easy. Super easy. It's been a while since I've stolen a Deathwing. Excuse me.
I don't need any of you.
Oh, combo. Always poke one of these. Now you could poke heal, or you could play a 2/6. I think poke 1/1 and heal should suffice. Takes enough damage off the board. I'm searching everywhere for the clown sound. It was so weird, I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe something with quest modes, like an alert that I don't know of. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Okay. Just thinking about the pre-hit because he doesn't like the 4/4 going in. What if I still trade with the 4/4? Huh, punk? What are you gonna do about that? I think we actually do. His willingness to pre-bump to me kinda showed that's what we're supposed to do. Has Violet Haze done anything? It was did we lose that game in the end? I think we still lost that game in the end, but it pulled us a high main and a, I want to say Bone Drag, but it was something else good. It was a high main and something else good. So it's been amazing in one instance. Not so much in the other one. Or the other ones.
Are you ready for this?
Ready to grow.
By the light.
Okay, well, we're not off the board yet. I say yet. And we have double star mind control. Yes, yes, my boy. Oh, come on, Bomber. Come on, man. You were doing so well. Almost ultimate Bomber. Hey, not so bad. Not so bad. Glowing smash. Seemed fair. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Seemed like a fair bomber. Oh, I need my freeze again. Damn. Gosh, not a freeze. What are the chances of you drafting a freeze here? Let's have a look. Let's find out. We don't want him trading with the 7 here, so I actually don't think I heal it. I think we want to incentivize the 7 remaining unpopped here. But we could play around an AoE by healing. But then again, if he AoEs and we could steal the worm, that's not the worst either. That's happening. I guess this is happening. I think we're just supposed to put stuff on board here.
The dark path is my destiny.
Yummy fish! Yummy fish!
Because AoE is one thing, but if we don't develop enough and he can get away without playing an AoE, that's worse. Because we're gonna have the worm into Stormwind anyway, in a lot of cases. That's way better than stuff I was expecting. It's a bit frustrating, but okay. Is Collins at TwitchCon? Yes, Go Games. Collins is at TwitchCon. This mind control on Worm is winning us so many games. It's really nuts. Okay, he healed, so we're not there yet. I missed that. I missed that part. Oh no, it's enough, right? Yeah, it's enough. We can afford it. We can afford it, chat. We're worth it. Go. Ugh. You know what time it is. Hey Sue. Thank you for the sub gifts. Adam, thank you for gifting the sub to Krempty and to Lester Byrne. Welcome both. Thank you so much, Adam. It's so nice of you. Thank you. Mind control's been really good. I don't think keep it in the hand kinda good. I think the takeaways from this run are single target removals are amazing. Things that bypass Worm are even more amazing. The sorry, let me get rid of that, guys. Just Adam, thank you again for subbing Claw. I'm assuming it's Claw, right? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Adam. Damn, what a roll, man. Right. Should be better now. Oh my god, Adam, stop it. No! Stop! Would you pick Assassinate over Free for Amber again? I would, yeah. I think it's easier to fill the Amber slot than it is Assassinate, and that was not true in the past. Well, not that you would pick between Assassinate and an Amber. But before you'd pick between Assassinate and, I don't know, what's like an Ultra... I think it's kind of hard comparison. It's because it's dual class, it's so unique. Question mark, question mark. I don't know, dude, he keeps making new accounts. Teardrop? No, not a teardrop. I think this is better. And then next turn, let's say he plays Nesting Rock now. We go Napper Poison on the 1-1. Pixie kills the Tar. Poison guy kills the Nesting Rock. Let's say he plays an Arcanite Reaper. None of that matters. Okay, good talk. Alright. Reaper with a tap. Oh, that's interesting. Might have a lot of healing in the deck. He's already played a Spirit Bomb as well. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I'm leaning Nova for now. Just Napper in Nova. Pushes 6 this turn, effectively 2 because of the heal. I think against Warrior Warlock, we probably want to sit on the hard removal. So let's say I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I'd have to like combo my guy. It wouldn't work. I think it's Nova, yeah.
Don't touch the air.
It's just the only thing that makes sense for now. We couldn't have pushed face last turn with the Dagger Rider, and hitting the Tar wouldn't have mattered, so it's fine.
I don't need any of it.
This Frost Rider is seriously blocking our ability to combo. Good stuff. Oh, chat. A naughty player. Do I just poison anyway? I think I do. Like face in poison trades. Push 4. Yeah, because I have the Assassinate. And I guess I have the Voodoo Doll.
By the light.
I always think I'm getting a sub when I do this. Let's do another diggy. Another one, boys! I stopped looping it because it was too much if we would do it. Thank you, Adam, for gifting this sub to MXM. No longer debated. Oh, this Frost Rider is so awkward. I think I just tech. I don't think the tech's gonna land. I want to be able to keep pushing damage. Next turn, squashing. I don't want to freeze my guys, it makes it too easy on him. I need something to kill the doll with, a lash or... That's it, right? Lash. He like the big boys. He like the big boys. So I don't think we're playing Squashling this round, so I think it's just Haze and then Rider Doll. Ooh, Death Rattle, guys. None in my deck. Very good, very good. Yep. I like it. That's why you need Worm. Come on, man. Come on, man. Normally that would be such a good pull. No Hyman or Bone Drake this time. Yeah. He has MCT, don't forget that. That's true. What if he steals the doll and I can't get to it anymore? Shady hovering a deck list you can't see. You can just pretend. Oops. That was not correct. That was an error. That is a big boy.
By the light.
I think we push with the Squashlings this round. Tough game. Maybe Mind Control, Devil's Sword, Dynamo. We need to draw some of our heavier cards at some point. Still tapping. Must have some kind of healing. Seems like a really fearless tap without any healing. Ah, he knew he had that in his deck. God damn. This is sad, man. I'm sad now, chat. Hold me. Yeah, this is a loss. God damn. Gotta keep playing, right? A good Mind Control, a good Dynamo can turn us around, but we're not doing so well right now. Maybe he taps 3 more times, smiley face. Maybe he does.
One for all and all for me.
Pog.
By the light.
Dynamo at the Holy Fire. It could work. Ah, yes, deck. I was thinking which card could save us. It's time for the Mighty Cold Blood.
That's not a valid target.
Ah.
That's not a valid target.
So, Deathwing now, right? And then Mind Control. You're allowed to make 11-3 jokes. Ah, come on, man. Even all right, I got this.
I will offer you
Well
aid.
played. The end is coming! By the light.
That was just uncalled for, man. Like, he actually played an elemental. Rolled Kalimos. Right. Verdict on Violet Haze. I think in the bucket it's in, you can pick it. It's never against good cards. I'll take it.